Hi viewers, this is Meenakshi Sundaram Max teacher. Welcome to my channel. You are watching Ganit Tutor MS. Are you all ready to learn? Let me start the class. In this video, I am going to solve the problem. Example 14, page number 16 inside the book, chapter 3, 10th standard. Actually, what they given in this problem? From a bus stand in Bangalore, if we buy 2 tickets to Malleshwaram and 3 tickets to Yeshwantpur. Clear? Actually, we should buy 2 tickets to Malleshwaram to Bangalore bus stand and 3 tickets for Bangalore bus stand to Yeshwantpur. The total cost is 46 rupee. Clear? Clear? Next, but the first condition. Next, if we buy 3 tickets to Malleshwaram and 5 tickets to Yeshwantpur, the total cost is 74. Clear? The same thing. Now we buy 3 tickets to Malleshwaram and 5 tickets to Yeshwantpur. The total cost is 74. Find the fare from the bus stand to Malleshwaram and Yeshwantpur. Clear? We should find out the fare to Bangalore bus stand to Malleshwaram and Bangalore bus stand to Yeshwantpur. Clear? So we don't know the fares. We can take it as a x and y value. Clear? So here just simply take, let x be a fare from Bangalore bus stand to Malleshwaram and y be a fare from Bangalore bus stand to Yeshwantpur. Clear? Clear? So now the first condition is what they given. The first condition, if we buy 2 tickets to Malleshwaram and 3 tickets to Yeshwantpur, the total cost is 46. So we take it as a x as a distance between Malleshwaram to Bangalore bus stand. So 2 into x, that is the cost of 2 tickets, cost of Malleshwaram to Bangalore bus stand, plus 3 tickets for Yeshwantpuram to Bangalore bus stand. So we can take it as a y, that is a cost value. The total cost is for this 46 rupee. Clear? According to the equation, we take it as a first one, equation number 1. So second condition, but we buy 3 tickets to Malleshwaram to Bangalore bus stand. So 3 tickets, so 3 into x, plus 5 tickets for Yeshwantpur to Bangalore. So Yeshwantpur to Bangalore bus stand. So Yeshwantpur to Bangalore bus stand, 5 tickets. So total cost is for this 74 rupees. So we can write as equation number 2. Now we get a pair of linear equation. Now we can solve this pair of linear equation by cross multiplication method. Clear? Are you all know that? So when we want to solve the problem by cross multiplication method, we can rearrange the terms. All the terms should be in the left hand side, right hand should be only 0, right? So please be careful while we enter into the cross multiplication problem. You should write all the terms should be in the left hand side, right hand side should be only 0 in both equations. So what we can write? So that is 2x plus 3y minus 46. Are you clear? Minus 46 equal to 0. Now we can mark it as equation number 1. Clear? Clear? Second one, 3x plus 5y minus 74 equal to 0. Now equation number 2. Clear? Any doubt? Now we can solve this pair of linear equation by cross multiplication method. It is very easy. You can write the formula and you can substitute the value of a1, b1, c1 value. Then you can simplify. Otherwise, without a formula, you can go directly. We know the procedure to how to write a formula. The same way we can write it. Clear? Actually, in the formula, how we can do it? We can write a1, b1, c1 and repeat the same thing. a1, b1, c1, then a2, b2, c2, then a2, b2, c2, then cancel the last one, first one, then x divided by cross multiplication of these two values. You can write like this, right? So now we know that the procedure, how to write a formula and know the mnemonics. Now here, what is the a1, a2, a3, then b1, b2, b3. Now we can go with the number. We don't want to waste the time to write the formulas here. Clear? So now we know that what is the a1 here? That is 2. So 2, 3 minus 46. The same thing we should repeat. Actually, it is a1, a2, a3, right? Sorry, a1, b1, c1. So same thing you can repeat again. That is 2, 3 minus 46. Are you all clear what I am doing here? Actually, I am writing a1, b1, c1. That is a1, b1, c1. a1, b1, c1. Repeated. Clear? Second one, a2, 3, 5 minus 74. The same thing, 3, 5 minus 74. Clear? Any doubt? Actually, the same thing what I did for formula, here without that a1, a2, b1, I can directly initiate a value of this a1, a2, sorry, a1, b1, c1 value and a2, b2, c2 value. Clear? Any doubt? Now, first you can cancel the first row as well as last row. Clear? Now x divided by this term and y divided by this, then 1 divided by this. Clear? Now we can write the formula. Now listen carefully. X divided by cross multiplication of this 2. Clear? So 3 into minus 74, then minus this one. Clear? So minus 5 into minus 46. Are you all clear? First one equal to, then y divided by cross multiplication. First this one. So minus 46 into 3. Next minus of minus 74 into 2. Clear? Be careful with sign. Clear? Next, which is equal to 1 divided by 2 into 5. 2 into 5 minus 3 into 3. Are you all clear? Now, as usual, you can simplify the problem. Clear? Now, x divided by 3 into 74, minus 74. So, plus, minus, minus. 3 4s are 12, 2, remaining 1. 3 7s are 21, 21 plus 1, 22. Minus 5 6 are, now it is negative, so minus minus plus minus minus. 5 6 are 30, remaining 3. 5 4s are 20, 20 plus 3, 23. Clear? Which is equal to y divided by 46 into 3. 6 3s are 18, that is minus 18, 8 remaining 1. 3 4s are 12, 12 plus 1, 13. Minus, then plus into minus, minus 7 into 4, that is 8, sorry, 2 into 4, 8, 2 into 7, 14, which is equal to 1 divided by 2 5s are 10, minus 3 3s are 9. Are you all clear? Any doubt? Clear? Next, now you can solve the problem. X divided by minus 222, now minus into minus plus, so plus 230 equal to y divided by minus 138 plus 148 equal to 1 by 10 minus 9. Now we can go with the subtraction or addition. Clear? Depends upon the symbols. Now x divided by, now the different symbol, so it is a subtraction. So different symbol, subtraction, larger number sign. What is the value for this? That is plus 8, which is equal to y divided by, here also the different symbol, so you can do the subtraction. 38, here 48, so 10. 138, 148, so larger number is plus, so plus 10, which is equal to 1 by 10 minus 9, that is 1. Clear? Clear? Next we can write. So here the three terms are equal. So first term also equal to second term, third term, and second term also equal to the third term. So I can write. It means all the terms are equal. First term equal to second term equal to third term. So all the numbers are same, right? So x by 8 equal to 1 by 1. Then y by 10 equal to 1 by 1. Clear? Any doubt? Next, x is equal to cross multiplication. 1 into x, x, 1 into 8, 8. So x value 8. Y is equal to 1 into y, y. So 1 into 10, 10. We find out. So x value is 8, y value 10. So we find out the fact. Let 8 rupee for Bangalore to Malaysia. So Bangalore to Malaysia. Bangalore to Malaysia. How much it is? We find out. We take it as a x. So here it is rupees 8. Then Malaysia, sorry, Yashwantpur, Bangalore to Yashwantpur, Bangalore to Yashwantpur, that is rupees 10 rupee. Clear? So we find out the fact. If you want to verify your answers, you can do the verification. Instead of, you can take any one equation. Instead of x and y value, you can substitute 8 and 10. And you can get a left hand side equal to right hand side. Your answer is verified, so your answer is correct. Clear? If you want to do the verification, you can do it, but it's not necessary. Clear? Clear? I hope in this video you made clear about the problem. Thank you for watching my video. If it is any doubt, you can ask me in a comment. Here I will enclose a few problems for practice. You can practice the problem. While practicing the problem, if any doubt, you just ask in a comment. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you all of you.